Hey everybody, I just got off work. I'm about to start cooking. Just want to hop on live real quick. I'm gonna probably make some turkey and dumplings just real quick. I don't eat chicken, so I try to do everything with turkey. So I don't know if y'all can see everything I got out so far, but I got some carrots, some celery, some biscuits, some garlic, some onion, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse those off. I'm gonna let my vegetables soak in some vinegar, some baking soda, and water just to get off anything that's on there. And I'm just breaking them in half so they can all fit in the bowl. I don't like the stalks of celery, but I'm gonna peel off what I like. And this is really quick. I just logged off work like 5 minutes ago. I normally start cooking before my workday is over, but it was really crowded. I mean, it was really busy at work. I said crowded. I don't even go in the office, but it was really busy at work. Let me see who's all in the chat. Hi, Herb and Jessica. Hello. Hi, R&B. Hope you guys are doing well. No, it's not a salad. It's, I'm gonna cut up some vegetables and just make some turkey and dumplings. Hopefully I can make it in like under an hour, but we'll see. I was sick last week and I like made a whole bunch of soups. So this is like the remnants of the soups I had. I had made some turkey noodle soup and some egg noodles last week. So that's why I still have the carrots and celery. But I'm gonna just let these soak for a bit. Like, yeah, something already came off. That's why I'm like, I always gotta soak my vegetables. It was something black in there for sure. It looks like a bug. But RN Babe, thank you. I appreciate it. What are you guys chefing up today? You guys always make something that looks like it could be in a recipe book. So yeah, I'm gonna let these soak and start working on my onions. I'm just slice these up kind of small. And I'm making a big pot of this because I don't want to cook for the next 2 days. Like, I'm gonna eat this today, tomorrow for lunch, for dinner. My boyfriend will take some for lunch tomorrow, so, and then we're gonna have it for dinner again. So I am not cooking for the next 2 days. Yeah. You guys hear all of that noise? I actually have my window open. I have central AC. I just like to hear the ASMR sounds of living in New York sometimes. It's interesting. I hear a lot of sick stuff sometimes. It's kind of funny, but I like the fresh air too. You know, we're surrounded by water, so it's a lot of fresh air as well. But I try to open my windows at least every other day. Here's some crazy stuff. People love to hold their hands on their horn in New York. That's the thing. They'll hold their hand on the horn for a minute and 30 seconds. They don't care who has to hear it. Like, that's the thing. That's what they're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna cook my vegetables off. I'm gonna just start slicing these up. gonna go ahead and rinse this bowl out because I'm gonna put my turkey in here as well to rinse off. And I'm gonna use vinegar in this too. And let me see if y'all can see. I have a turkey roll. I think it's a Butterball brand. I ordered it from Amazon. I got, I get Amazon groceries delivered. So this is what I got from them for $6.99. I normally go to the meat market, but like I said, I was sick last week and I wasn't going anywhere. So I ordered my meats from Amazon, unfortunately. Oh, R&B, let me see. What are you guys making? Ooh, green beans and cream sauce for the steak. That sounds really good. That sounds like a Southern meal. Oh, hey, Herb. With me to a game place. Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. No, I don't. I have tomatoes, but I never had dumplings inside of tomatoes. It probably wouldn't taste too bad. Like, if you roasted them, they probably wouldn't taste too bad, but, I don't know. We'll just stick with what I do know. Herb, you said you like my voice. I actually don't care to hear like playbacks of my voice at all. Like no. Like at work, I work in tech, so a lot of times we're doing recordings on new processes. So for when we train, we don't have to host like multiple training sessions. We just record over WebEx, and so like a lot of times I have to record myself going over different systems, and I'm like, oh. When I watch it again, because sometimes I'll go back to the recordings to freshen up on some stuff, and I'm like, oh, I hate hearing myself. Oh my gosh. But thank you though, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just slicing this stuff. I'm probably gonna put a little water in this pot so I can boil them a little bit, like just this little amount of water. And I'm gonna boil some of these and then I'll fry it. I really like this whole touch thing, this convection oven, whatever. It's kind of fancy. What are you guys cooking for dinner? R&B said they're already making a plant-based steak, and it's probably gonna be really good too. I wish I could get away from beef. That's like my weakness. Beef is really the only thing keeping me from like eating meat. Cause like I already don't eat chicken. I've never eaten pork. Turkey, I just started really eating a lot of this year. But that beef, oh my gosh, that's what has me on a chokehold. And if I could stop with that, then I could probably be like pescatarian or something like that for sure. I'm gonna add some of these to the pot because it's taking up some space from my cutting board, even though this is not extremely hot. But yeah, I only cook on Sunday through Wednesday. And then like one of the meals for the week, I try to make enough to where we have like leftovers, but I'm not a fan of women that are in the kitchen all day. Like, I can't, it's too hot, I don't have time for it. And I feel like people don't appreciate meals like they used to back in the day. Like, there's so many distractions and TVs and people are on their phones or just want to take a picture of food and not eat it. I feel like a lot of times meals aren't even really appreciated. I'm not even throwing shade to like anybody or myself or anything. I just feel like meals aren't appreciated like they were back in the day. Like, our grandparents used to like write recipes down, like, and pass them down for next generations. And people had Tupperware. they just took pride in the essence of cooking. Now it's just like it's all for like engagement and likes and views, and a lot of people don't even eat the food that they make. It's not real. Just a lot of weird stuff. I don't know, but I try to limit my kitchen time. I only cook Sunday through Wednesday. And now that it's summertime, I really try to do like one pot meals or crock pot meals, easy stuff, because I'm not doing dishes. Like, we have our red Solo cups. I probably need to order some more. I use paper plates. Like, I'm not into doing dishes unless it's a pot or a pan or like cutting ware or something. But other than that, I'm not doing cups and forks. Like, no, we'll use plastic until there is no more. Like, yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks for tuning into the live. I need to go live more. Work has been really busy. I travel for work like twice a month. And like this next travel stint that I have coming up, I'm gonna be traveling for a week. So and then like the data that I get from when I go to my different warehouses and audit them, I have to come back and do a whole bunch of projects and reports and analysis on them. So like I'm on the computer all day. So to then like close my computer and then like open my personal computer to do content, sometimes it's just overwhelming. Like my eyes will literally be like hurting to look at this screen. So this is a two-sided cutting board. So the silver side that I'm gonna use now is for meats. I got this on Amazon. I used to work there many years ago. Love that place. It has a cutting thing, a sharpened knives. I don't think I did that safely at all. Speaking of Amazon, they were really big on safety, and I don't think I used that correctly, but it's cool. Oh, I never rinsed this turkey off. But yeah, this stainless steel side is for meats. I just got it like this month, last month, something like that. Because I had a wooden cutting board and it was falling apart. And when it finally fell apart, it was mold on it, all in there. So when I ordered this one, I was like, yeah, I want something non-toxic and safe. So the meat side is stainless steel, and then the other side that I used to cut the vegetables is made out of wheatgrass. So I guess that's supposed to be some type of healthy, non-toxic option. It was like $9 or $10. It's pretty cool. So this is fairly new. So I'm just cutting these turkey breasts, and this is gonna be for the dumplings. When I think of dumplings, I think it's like chicken and dumplings. I think it's pretty much the same as a chicken pot pie, just without the flaky pie. Like, you get what I'm saying? It has the same stuff, just no flaky crust. So maybe it's healthier, but not really because I'm putting biscuits in it. I don't know, but I think chicken pot pie and chicken and dumplings are pretty much the same stuff. So I'm just cutting these into small little squares. I don't want too big of pieces, but then I don't want to be fishing around in the pot for a piece of meat. So I need these at a decent size. Actually, this turkey breast wasn't so bad. Like I was saying earlier, it was $6.99 from Amazon. I normally buy my like non-perishable items for the week from Amazon, and they get delivered next day through Amazon Fresh. You know, I get like eggs from them, whipping cream, you know, even frozen vegetables, frozen fruit. I actually got those lemons from them. Just, you know, little small stuff. But my meats and my fish, I like to pick out on my own. So I go to like my local meat market, but I couldn't this past week. So I trusted this roll, and it's actually not too bad of a size. For $6.99, it's the turkey breast at my local meat market. A pack of turkey breast tenderloins. It's like $4 and change. You get a $4 pack, a $5 pack, which is still not bad for it to be local and fresh. But this is comparable to those sizes as well. I probably want even smaller pieces. Oh, bye, Herb. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. If you guys like the live, please hit the like button. I really appreciate the support. Don't laugh at my cutting skills. I'm just trying not to hurt myself. I'm also trying to make this in under an hour. So my boyfriend comes home around like 6. I'm on Eastern time, and he wants a snack. Now that I'm an adult, I understand why my mom didn't want us in the kitchen getting snacks before dinner. Like, and I get it, because it's like dinner will be ready in 30 minutes. Like, hold on. I totally get it now. Like, now that I'm an adult, like, save them snacks for work, put in your lunchbox or something. You just want a snack, and like dinner's ready in 30 minutes. I totally get where that type of frustration came from. Okay, cool. I cut these up about as small as I think I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna just add it to this pot, because like I said, I'm doing one pot. I don't have the time for multiple dishes. I'm gonna let that boil out, and I'm gonna rinse off my cutting board. I just realized I had a piece of garlic in the corner and I never cut it. So I'm gonna haphazardly cut a piece of garlic. I'm shocked that we even have garlic. It's not something that I buy often, but because I was making soup last week is the reason why we have it. So actually I think I have a cut piece already. Yeah, this is the one I had from last week, so let me just use that. And I say haphazardly because I struggle with cutting garlic in particular. not good at this, but we'll get it. I just wanted a little bit of garlic in it. I probably might put a few dashes of garlic powder, but I just wanted some bits in there. And this was some parsley that I had I keep saying last week, but like a few days ago. So this was fresh parsley. I'm gonna keep this out and I'll probably add that in there towards the end. Let's see. So I put the meat in there. I hadn't seasoned it yet because I wasn't sure what seasonings I wanted yet. I'm really about to just freestyle the seasonings. I don't know. This is my seasoning cabinet that I've been saying I want to update. Hey Azuka, how are you? I know you probably are about to go live in a bit with the cooking video. Hope you're doing okay. I'm making some turkey and dumplings really quick after work. Hopefully it's done in a decent amount of time. This is my seasoning cabinet. I guess I could do better, but I got all of these seasonings in Atlanta at the DeKalb Farmers Market. It's like one of the nation's largest farmers markets, and the seasonings are really cheap there. Like this was full of black pepper, $4.58. Oh, this was thyme no, this is rosemary. This rosemary, I'm halfway through it. I got these back in October, 95 cents. Azuka, if you're not connected with RN Bay, please connect with them. They're very supportive. They cook as well. They have amazing recipes. So if you're not connected with RN Bay, please, when you get the chance, you two gotta link up for sure. Let's see. This was the garlic powder that I was talking about. I think this was like $2. And I guess I'll use some Himalayan salt. I kind of want cayenne pepper, like a dash, and that's probably it. So let's see. What did I grab? So I got garlic powder, all-purpose seasoning, thyme and pepper, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and salt. So that's what I'm gonna put in my dumplings. Also, up here, these are gonna be the crackers, I guess, for the dumplings. I got my cream of chicken with herbs. This is gonna be the base for the soup. And I think I have another one up here. I gotta reach here to get it. This and some chicken broth. Yeah. So I really don't measure. I know I probably should, but I just eyeball it. So this was the all-purpose seasoning. I'm gonna put some in here, a few dashes. Need some rosemary, some black pepper, garlic. None of these have had salt in it yet. I don't really want to use salt because I'm using this canned cream of chicken. The sodium is probably off the chain. So I'm going to use a dash of cayenne pepper and a little dash of salt. And if somebody feels like it's not salty enough, they can go and reach for it, but and put salt on it, you know, when it's prepared at the table. But I feel like the can of cream of chicken, and then I'm gonna add like a little bit of chicken broth. That's actually what I should have boiled this in, but whatever. Between those, has enough salt in it, so I'm not gonna be heavy with the salt. So let me just put these seasonings back. And we're gonna put the top on that pot because it's kind of hot in here. These are my dishes from earlier. Don't laugh, but I need to do my dishes so you guys can enjoy some ASMR while I'm doing my dishes. And this is a compact Bosch dishwasher. It's really compact. Like last night I did 2 loads and I still had a load to do this morning. Shout out to my vintage Pyrex. Some of my grandmother's Pyrex from back in the day. So shout out to the Pyrex. And last night it was burnt up. I made my boyfriend some lamb chops. It was burnt. It looks brand new. So shout out to the vintage Pyrex. Wash my sponge. I do that sometimes. Yeah, I was scrubbing that burnt pan and I was like, let me just throw this in there. Shout out to another vintage Pyrex. Yeah, I'm just do these dishes while this is cooking, while this is boiling out. Well, I guess I'll show y'all what it looks like so far. And continue to just let it boil out. Oh, you guys connected. Yeah, Azuka is an amazing chef, especially how you make those fast little meals and you be like this. I'd be like, oh, wait a minute now, because I would have still been on step 1. You do it so fast and you make it look so elegantly. Like your editing skills, everything is just amazing. Like you make it look really easy when you're cooking. Okay, so now I'm gonna start prepping my stuff for my biscuits, I guess, the dumpling. I know there's someone somewhere probably saying I should have made fresh dumplings, but it's been about 25 minutes since I started cooking, so I'm not doing too bad. Just cut these into probably like small 4 or 6 pieces. Let's see. This is a new knife, not the one from the turkey. Let me see. Ooh, a piece of that metal was on it from the container. Zuka would have made these dumplings from scratch. I know, but I don't have the time, and maybe if one day I'm ever like a housewife and I can like do that, but I wish. I don't have the time. So I'm just cutting these probably into like little, probably 6 pieces from each biscuit for Let me see. I guess this is enough. I might cut up one more biscuit. I'll probably cut up one more biscuit. We can definitely save these other two in here for breakfast one day. So probably cut up one more and just make these even smaller pieces. Cool. So I'm gonna leave these on the side for now. Put my biscuits up. Oh, thanks, RMB. I totally freestyled this meal. I saw it briefly online and I was like, I guess I could try that. This was a little quick something. But thank you everyone for coming to the chat. Thanks for supporting in the chat. I really appreciate it, you guys. I really, really do. I'm going to add in my cream of chicken with herbs. I feel like I said that like an old person, chicken with herbs. But no, I do not talk like that. So let me stop. So in this pot is just a little bit of water. Not a whole lot. I don't want it to start sticking to the bottom of my pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in the soup. It already kind of did, but that's why I'm gonna pour this in here now. Yeah. And then I had a second can. I'm gonna pour in there. And now that this food is cooked, I'm gonna toss this in the dishwasher on the sink. Because I was using it with when the chicken was raw. I'm sorry, the turkey. So I'm gonna get a new utensil. Use this. Just mix it around a bit. I have my chicken stock. Well, chicken broth. And I'm just gonna condense it with the 2 cans with the remnants that was left in it. I don't even know if I'm gonna want 2 cans, so let me see how it looks with the first one. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I don't even want another cup of broth. Like, this amount is good for now. I'm gonna add in some of my fresh parsley in the dumplings. I'll let it sit still, like not open the pot for a few minutes. And then it'll be done. So this was not too bad. I'm gonna break some of the parsley off in it. And yeah, I'm gonna just place the dumplings in here. Honestly, I might have to just put these to the side because I feel like that's enough. I don't even want too much in there. Maybe I'll put a splash of broth. But I'm gonna let this just sit and steam so that the dumplings can cook. I'm gonna put it on like an 8, which is not the highest temp, but it's the second to the second highest temp. So yeah, man, this whole cooking stuff, especially for a guy, is really new to me because I used to live on my own and like I could just eat to go or cook for one and make it stretch. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I'm gonna come chat with y'all until those dumplings are ready. I broke my laptop. Check it out. I broke my laptop traveling. So this is how my screen looks. Crazy, right? Crazy. But I have an additional monitor that I actually use for work. So I'm able to plug it in and remember I told y'all people hold the horn for like a minute and 30 seconds? They're being nice today, but when the kids get out of school at 3:15, all you hear is them acting up in the street and the people holding their horns at them like, get out of the street. So yeah, but yeah, so I broke my computer. I cracked the screen. I was traveling and I had my headphones. When I took that Amtrak that I made the content of, I had my laptop like this and I was on the Amtrak, leaned over, and a piece of my AirPod was inside of the screen, closed it and it cracked. I don't think y'all can see me. Let me change this some more. But yeah, the sounds of the city is cool. It has its moments. Like 4th of July was one of those moments. And they didn't stop with those fireworks until like 3 a.m. I was in here working on content like it was a regular day because the fireworks was nonstop. Around 1 o'clock, around like 1 a.m., I was like, okay, you know, it's time to wrap it up. No, they kept that party going, and they just did not stop. But yes, this is my cracked MacBook. I'm upset because I'm good with electronics. I don't really crack phones and stuff. So, and it's like the first thing that I crack is the Gusto, my MacBook. So, luckily I could use this additional screen. But yeah, I'm scared about to know how much they would charge to fix this. I've been cooking a lot. Like now that I got my appetite back, I cooked a lot. Let me show y'all what I made yesterday. I don't know if you can see it, but I fried some soft shell crabs. So it's soft shell crab season. I fried these yesterday for myself. That was that parsley I was talking about. And I made my boyfriend some garlic lamb butter, lamb chops, lemon garlic butter. And then I had some salmon. I don't know if you could tell, but that wasn't no canned salmon. I got it from the fish market and I chopped it up and I put it over rice. So that was a whole thing in itself because I bought the salmon trimmings from the fish market. Basically, the salmon trimmings are when they make all of the different salmon for the place, they you know, the different cuts and stuff, the fillets, all of the trimmings is what's left over. So let me show y'all. I'll probably show you better. So the salmon, this is my little freezer, my New York freezer. So the salmon trimmings, they come like this, if you can see. So they're just trimmings. You could put them on a grill and make a fillet or something, but the trimmings, I got 3 of those bags for $5. Oh, and this is the bag. This is the box of soft shell crabs, if y'all can see it. I might make some content on how I fried those, but yeah, so I made the soft shell crabs, chopped salmon, and some fried rice, and then my boyfriend had lamb chops. Let me check on these dumplings before I have nothing to eat tonight. Ooh, let's see. So the dumplings are pretty much done. I was getting ready to chat away. These are done. All of this is pretty much done. So I'm just gonna mix it around. Probably chop up a little more parsley to garnish. And it'll be ready to serve. These ones I'm gonna try to pull off the stem, but I'm being really lazy. Because now we're almost at 45 minutes. It took me to make this, and it's the summertime. I want to go outside today, and I don't mean outside like in the streets. Like I literally want to go on my roof, make a couple of family phone calls, check on folks, work on content. I'm not trying to be in the kitchen all day. So, you know, we live in New York. A lot of times, me and my boyfriend eat street food. You know, when we moved in, I told him, I was like, I'll cook Sunday through Wednesday because I work from home, and it only makes sense to just go ahead and cook Sunday through Wednesday because my boyfriend works 2 jobs. If he was the person cooking, like, we wouldn't be eating until like 10 o'clock at night, just based on how he operates. I'm just mixing this around. So now the dumplings can be like a little smothered, but this is how it's looking so far. But yeah, my boyfriend texted me earlier. He was like, you want me to get something in the street or you gonna cook? And I wanted to be smart and be like, I said I always cook Sunday through Wednesday, but I appreciate him, you know, trying to help me out and trying to make it easier. And I was like, no, I'm gonna cook. It just might be late. He was like, okay, cool. So that was that. These dumplings are done. I'm gonna add just a little piece of butter in it. Quarter piece. This little end piece of butter that I have, I'm gonna just add that in there. It's a decent amount of like the liquid, but I kind of want to stretch it a bit, so I'm gonna add a little bit of broth in there just to stretch it. But I don't want it to water it down so much. Like that is probably just good enough. And I got it on a low temp. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready to plate my dish. I'm gonna put this up in the fridge. I try to clean as I go. If I wasn't on live the time that I sat to talk to y'all, I would have knocked those dishes out, but it's just a little bit, and this was a 1-pot dish, so I don't have a whole bunch of dishes. timer on. I should have this plated in about 5 minutes. That's a 5-minute timer from IKEA. And once again, thanks you guys so much for staying in the live. Like, no one has to be here. I promise you do not want to hear me ramble about a whole bunch of nothing. So thanks everyone that stopped by the live to show some support. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna eat this dish in a bowl. My little fancy bowls. Do y'all wash your cups and dishes before you serve someone? And I mean, you know, like, you don't just give someone a cup off the cover. Do you rinse it out a little bit? I do. No shame if you don't. This is all performative because I have paper plates in here. And if I wasn't on live, you would have used these Amazon basic paper plates. But for plating purposes, I'm trying to make it look fancy for y'all. I'm gonna use my dishes. Hey, Livin, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna get these club snacks. Wow, I really thought we had more crackers than that, but we still have 2 stacks, so not too bad. Let's take out 1 stack. That's all we need. So this is Living. If you're just now coming in, I made turkey and dumplings. So this is how it looked. May not look much from the pot, but I made these turkey dumplings. I started, this convection oven knows when something's on it that's not supposed to be on it. So that's why I started making those noises. It's annoying. But I made turkey and dumplings. Yeah. So that's where we've been. Thanks for joining, Living. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna plate this. Let me get a picture for my thumbnail for if I decide to post this later to get some watch hours. We'll see. All right. I try not to make too big of plates. Like, if people want more, you know, they're more than welcome to get more. I'm super medium on this scoop. I'm gonna try to just get some of the gravy. And let me go ahead and make my boyfriend's plate now, because he'll come home straight from the hospital, have his hands in my pots. No, I'm gonna your plate's in the microwave, babe. So this would be already put up. So yo, he is crazy. I'm like, yo, wash your hands. I think him working at the hospital is what got us sick the other week, all jokes aside. But yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and put his plate in the microwave. Cool. So put the lid back on that. And just looking at it, eyeballing it, I wanted to stretch some more for tomorrow, for if somebody wants second. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put some chicken broth in it and put the top back on. Let's see. Let's see that. I'm just gonna garnish it with some parsley. Make it look like it came from a restaurant. I applaud myself because, like, my homegirls, even the ones that are married, they are not in the kitchen like this. Like, nobody is in the kitchen as much as me, man. Like, I applaud myself. I'm in my 20s and I know how to make some home cooked meals, some things. I know how to put a little something together, you know. So my mom definitely taught us how to cook and fend for self. Yes. cool. So these are the plates. How's it look? How's it look, y'all? These are the plates. And this was my timer. I said it'd be plated by then. The timer just went out. So 5-minute timer. I'll be done with the live by the time that goes down because I do want to eat. Put some club crackers in here on the side. I guess I should, but I'm not sure about the chicken and dumplings with crackers. I normally just enjoy the soup. So actually I'm gonna put these away. Yes. Hey, Easy Cooking. We have another chef in the building. Easy Cooking is a phenomenal chef too. She makes those fast meals. You be moving so fast in the kitchen. I'm like, yes, sis. I'm doing okay. I just got off work and I'm making some turkey and dumplings. So that's what I just made in under an hour. I'm on East Coast time. I got off work at 5, started about like 5:10, 5:15. So not too bad on my end. Let me see. I want to give my boyfriend the biggest plate, and I feel like it's this one. I don't know. They're both kind of actually huge. I don't even want this much. I'm gonna put his plate away so he's not in the fridge later on looking for anything. Oh, hey, Crystal. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I just made some turkey and dumplings. Nothing major. I just made that from scratch real quick. So I've been in here for the past little bit, just in here throwing something together. I'm gonna eat a little bit, but I don't want y'all in my face while I eat, man, because yeah, this is my first meal. I had some kale chips today that I made in the oven. I put a little seasoning over it, and let me get it so y'all can see me. And that was it. Crystal, what you cooking tonight? Or are you cooking? Because you're not obligated to cook. What you having? It's rich, but not like too rich. But this is really good. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, Crystal, I feel you on that not wanting to cook. Somehow I'm gonna make this stretch for 2 nights because I'm not cooking tomorrow. I'm so not cooking. Yeah. Oh, hey, Andy Mon. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. But yeah, what else are you guys cooking tonight? What's on everyone else's menu for this evening? If you guys are into Pokemon cards and knowing history and facts on their worth, check out Andy Mon. Please stop by his channel. Every day, him and his wife, they're doing amazing Pokemon pulls, and they get some really good cards and stuff. So please stop by his channel. These dumplings are like really good. Like, who would have thought you could just cut up some biscuits and put them in something and make dumplings? Andy, what are you and the missus having for dinner tonight? Yeah, I'm not really feeling the crackers with this. I guess I felt like it was a soup vibe, but the dumplings is enough. I literally just pushed the crackers to the side. Like, But everything else is really good. You get like that soupy feeling, like a home cooked soup, but it's like hearty though. So it's pretty good. But I'm not gonna hold you guys too much longer. I'm gonna kick right back on this couch, work on some content. It's hard working on my content because my screen is cracked. So basically, I have to look at this like additional screen, but then I have to use the MacBook as a keyboard. So I'm like looking over and I have to like memorize the keyboard like this. So it's a lot. But I'm probably about to get off a live, catch up on some content on the couch. I might post something tonight. I'm not sure. It depends on if I finish editing. But I definitely want to go live again with you guys tomorrow while I'm working. And I'll probably just be watching some playlists. Normally when I'm working from home and I have my personal laptop up, it's just playing people's content down. Watching playlists like up and down, really. So I'll probably go live tomorrow or Thursday, just depends on how my workload is. So if you hop in the live, I'll probably just tell me which playlist to run down, and I'll just have it run going straight down. It'll probably be a silent live, a silent working from home live. I've done one before where I just run playlists. But yeah, this was a really quick meal, a really good, like fast, quick meal. I really like it. Yeah, silent work is really my thing. Normally I'm in my office, I'll just have my lo-fi music going on at my desk and just be in the zone. I might try to do a load of clothes in between. It just depends. It depends on the lo-fi station. The fresh parsley you can taste. I know people say you don't really taste parsley, but because I put fresh parsley in there, I definitely taste it. Dang, this made me tired. This is actually making me tired. But it was really good. Oh, thanks, Andy. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is just quick turkey and dumplings. I made it just like how you would make chicken and dumplings, just with turkey breast. I put onion, pepper. No, I didn't put no pepper. Onion, celery, onion, celery, carrot, garlic, the turkey, and a can of cream of chicken. So it was super fast. But thanks for coming to the channel, you guys. I really appreciate everyone stopping by the live. Thanks so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I haven't gone live in a minute, except for 4th of July. Prior to that, I haven't been live. So I really appreciate everybody for tuning in this evening. Thanks so much.